Hi Leo, welcome into your reading. Okay, I had tried to do it before, but whatever. Guess it wasn't meant to be. But what I did see, there we go. Feels like you and whoever you've been dealing with, Leo, you're back on track with that person. It looks like you might have fallen off track with somebody you were dealing with. You guys are kind of like back on. All right, so let's see what's happening on. It's from now. This video is good from now until the end of March, going into April. I'm doing my readings bi-weekly. Unless you're one of the top 3 videos, then I'll do a bonus. So there'll be a weekly one. All right. What's their advice, please, spirit guides? Their advice. Interesting. Some weird advice. Outcome, please. Actually, let me have one more for advice. Thanks. It looks like you guys need to stabilize something here with yourselves in regards to this, some new love that you're thinking about. Again, I just feel like you might be getting back on track here with somebody. Yeah, for sure. All right, let's see what's going on here. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Chariot. Maybe this is Cancer. Who else do I see here? Virgo. It doesn't matter. Those are just energies. This is going to be the overall message of the week, guys. It's the Chariot, right? The Chariot talks about moving forward. Regardless of the positive and the negative in your life, you're remaining focused. You got an agenda. The positive and the negative is represented by the black and the white sphinxes at the bottom. You got shit to do. And this is definitely in regards to a marriage or a commitment that fell apart. Okay? But let me see what else is going on here in the recent past. All right, so it looked like in the recent past you were here in some kind of relationship with somebody that you were holding on to, and then you already started stressing and agonizing over the situation. You felt it possibly falling apart anyway in the recent past, right? Because here you are with your sleepless nights, anxiety, and stress. So you kind of like maybe you didn't vanish, but you kind of like took off. For some of you, not all of you. There's 2 camps here I'm seeing this for. You could have just like went to go chase your dreams. You're like, fuck this. I'm going to go see what's out there. It's going to make me happy with that Knight of Wands, because it's just an energy where you just felt like you couldn't be in this state of affairs anymore. So you dashed off and you said to yourself, I'm going to go chase my dreams. So maybe you checked out. I don't know what. But then for some of you, you got messages of passion that came in out of nowhere. That was spirit stepping in to help you have a second go round here with this person. All right, so it was like fated. And when this happened, this person realized your worth, your value here with the Empress. They're like, shit, Leo is my golden motherfucking ticket. What am I gonna do? You always knew this about yourself, though, Leo. You always knew that you were badass, and it was pissing you off that somebody was not coming up to match you at your level. I just got done telling Aries this. It gets lonely at the fucking top, guys. Not many people can vibrate at a queen, at this Empress or the Emperor. Nobody. I'll tell you why. We have pages, younglings learning. We have knights still learning, but dashing off into the night to have fun. We have kings and queens who have matured and have their shit together. And then we have the motherfucking Emperor and Empresses. Okay, the king and the queens report to the empresses. You're probably dealing with a king or a queen while you're an empress. You understand? You feel me now, guys? So in somehow, some way, this person's like, I want to collaborate with you. And you started saying to yourself, oh my God, I got to make a choice. I got to make a decision. I don't know what to do. Do I invest in this or not? But you were thinking about this, and you knew that somebody here needed to become emotionally vulnerable, available. You started seeing something from a different perspective, and you started realizing there was a blessing in disguise for something that you had ended, or someone here ended this commitment. So now here you are riding off with an agenda. This is what I see. Of course, flip the roles. Your situation is this lovely little text message that comes in and says, hey, I think we should chat. Hey, boo, I'm sorry. It's just a text message. It's just, that's it. It's not more than that. It's not a gesture to me. It's just an emotional message. So that's your situation for the week, Leo. Now, what is coming to you, you know what you were doing, you know your worth, you know your value, and naturally this would be coming towards you. The Six of Wands, success. Somebody realizes their mistakes. You finally get vindication for past actions. Someone acknowledges you at work, honors and titles. All of the above, you win something here with the Six of Wands. We're going to clarify and we'll get more specific and we'll see. What you don't see coming, Leo, is the Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Swords. You're in thinking mode. You're not really taking any kind of action because you're debating your options here. However, you have made a choice. You're just not sure. Some of you, it's because you're confused, so you need time to think and rationalize the situation on what your options are. Others of you have decisively made that decision. My God, my phone is blowing up, so it's saying yes. Well, I'm sorry, guys. Let me just mute this. So that's what's coming towards you. In your advice, though, you really do need to take a time out and think wise. Make a wise choice. And usually when I see an Ace of Cups in my advice position, this is something where Spirit is saying this is divinely guided. You see that hand out there? Especially in the advice position. They're telling you, go for this. Go for this fresh new love. Take your time, think it through, because right now you might not be emotionally stable to make that decision. Yeah, I'm sorry. If you're going to get mad at me, you can get mad at me. That's because I'm going to be honest with you. Right now, some of you are emotionally unstable or you're irrational over something. But when I have new love in the advice position, they're saying, take your time, be wise, go within to make this choice because you might be a little erratic right now for some of you, not knowing what to decide. I can hear you yelling at me. Don't yell at me. I'm helping you. Your outcome. But I love you. Knight of Cups. You are. They look at your outcome. Somebody's coming in. Remember I was telling you, oh, they're only texting you? As we begin, look how we end. There's that gesture. And believe me, you prefer to be in the outcome as opposed to what the situation is. Here they come saying, we need to talk. Let's meet up. Let's go on a date. Let's go for drinks. Let's have a conversation. Because the Knight takes actions. And with a cup, it's based on an emotional sense. Now, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, this is coming in from out of the cold. And with the Emperor, you could be dealing with an Aries. You might have an age gap with this person. One of you is far older. Or this is somebody here taking control of the situation. Fucking finally. Somebody here said, I'm going to take control of the situation. I'm going to go out of my way and ask this person out so we can have a conversation so we can come in from out of the cold together. Voila. Beautiful little ending right there. Or the beginning of something beautiful. Now let's go ahead and start clarifying some of these cards. And that's what I was telling you at the beginning of this reading. It felt like something's taking place this week, Leo, where you and your partner are getting back on track. All right, so what's this Page of Cups, please? It felt like somebody here needed to take a time out and think things through, especially you, because you're showing up as the Queen of Swords, as opposed to your own energy, which is the Queen of Wands. Page of Cups, please. Clarify Page of Wands. Yeah, you're reviewing your options right now, Leo, and maybe you're possibly debating, should I text this person? Should I not text this person? I don't know. Look at the bottom of the deck. The Page of Wands, another Aries card. But look, he's like, Well, for me, also the Page of Wands is the curious card. This is a person who's excited for a new adventure, and they're curious. If they take a specific action, what are they going to do? This is my card of throw the spaghetti up against the wall. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. That's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. You're like, fuck it. Let's throw some spaghetti up against the wall. We might have a passion and new beginning. Should we do so? Because here's the card that came out to clarify the Page of Cups, your situation. You're thinking, you're reviewing your options if you should text somebody or not. Flip the script, guys. I know there's a lot of you cross-watching this too, especially for Leos. Oh my God, I have cross-watchers so much for Leo and Aries. It's so funny. And I can tell, like, if I get a thumbs down, it's because I know that there's a jilted ex. I'm not saying that's you, cross-watchers, but, you know, everyone operates from a positive or negative. Meaning, if you're here cross-watching to get an idea of what your person might be thinking or doing, you can't put it all on this zodiac cohort, because most of the people here are here for self-growth. So they're operating mostly from a positive end. All right, just like you are. Six of Wands and the Six of Wands is clarified by the Two of Wands and the Ace of Cups so far. This is why you have success. This is explaining to me what the success is and why you're having it. So, what's coming towards you? This didn't happen yet. Maybe it is for some of you, but for the most of you, it's going on towards the end of March. Somebody here was debating on having a fresh new beginning in love. And it's with you. And they do. They take the future wand and they move forward into this picture of their new life. Fresh new beginning in love. And when this happens, this is your vindication. This is your justice. This is your good karma. And here we are. Justice at the bottom of the deck. This is your justice. This is what's karma bringing towards you. Trying to deal in balance with all this crap this whole entire time. Now, what you don't see coming is you're in this energy of this Queen of Swords and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So I'm curious to know if this is because you're confused for some of you, or it's because you finally made a decision. Maybe it's one or the other. There's thousands of you guys out there. Guys, if you want a weekly reading, I suggest you hit that like button down below and the notification for when the video comes up, so I can get more readings out to you. Please leave me your comments too. It helps me connect with you as well. Yeah, you're kind of confused. You're not sure what to do exactly with this scenario because it's clarified by the Eight of Swords. For me, the Eight of Swords is talking about mental jail, not having a solution. There is one. You just haven't solved it yet. So that's also coming towards you. So obviously you're going to have vindication when this person comes back and says, I want a fresh new beginning in love. Yay, I'm excited, Leo. But then here you go going into your thinking cap, and then you get confused over what to do. And you're like saying to yourself, I don't know. You're trying to use your intuition. And this is somebody you haven't been speaking to. You're very much stuck. The Hangman is back here. Small Offer is here. And the Empress. Yeah, there's nothing else I could say about what else is happening this week other than you're going to be thinking about this. But it does come in, this offer. Now, your advice is saying you might be a little unstable or a little erratic in your decision. They're saying hang back a hot second and be wise. Give yourself a timeout and think about this fresh new love, because this Ace of Cups in your advice is obviously given to you in the future position. And Spirit's saying definitely go for it. Think before you deny this, because this could be a major blessing for you. Clarify a little bit more for my advice for Leo. Yes, look at this. Two different decks, and all my cards in here are upright. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, coming in from out of the cold. That no more abandonment. Yes. Okay. There might have been an unrequited love situation here, okay? You might have had two people from your past, right? I'm just throwing this out there as an example, but I might be feeling this kind of strongly. Leo, you might have had two people you were dealing with in the past. You might have had somebody you were really in love with and it was going great, and then something happened, something fucked up, somebody pulled the plug. Then when that person pulled the plug, you didn't stop living your life, you met somebody new. As you started moving on with the somebody new, your past person comes back. Then you became confused. This has been your dynamic for a little while. Then you took yourself completely out of the whole entire cycle from the both of the energies to think things through. Now here they are, somebody here out of those two, which I suspect is the most recent one, the recent past. The person that you went to when the original pulled the plug. And they're asking you for new love. Now for you, it was unrequited because you never really got over the ex. If we don't get over our exes, we can't fully give ourselves to new love. Not ever. So whether that story I just gave you applies to you or not, it doesn't fucking matter. In general, what I'm telling you is, especially in advice position, you can't accept new love if you're still feeling like jilted, or you don't feel the same way about this person, or you never got over your ex. You're going to feel like this. Do you see a little flipper dude in the background over there? That little dolphin holding that Ace of Cups? You're not looking at it. You're just dealing with your sorrow. You know, and it's like, oh, I'm not even interested in that. I'm not even interested in this. I'm still thinking about what happened to me in my past. But here you are coming in from out of the cold with this new love. And, you know, somebody you might have emotionally, well, I just turned this around, but this just goes back to what I just got done telling you. You emotionally checked out. You walked away. You cut someone off. You could have cut off everybody just to go think, to see what the right thing was to do. This person could have done this to you. They emotionally checked out from you, and now they're back. It doesn't matter, because these are the clarifiers telling me that you should be accepting this new love, because it can be a blessing in disguise. You might not be in your right head right now to make this decision, so take the time, because this person is a blessing in disguise that may have come back to you to make sure to see if your relationship is fully dead and done. Because you were juggling in the past. Or somebody here. It's like you gave somebody a chance here. Maybe they left you and now they're back. And you don't know. I do sense this unrequited love. Somebody here from the two of you wasn't fully committed to this person because one of the two of you was still dealing with the past. Now let's see what the outcome is with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor, and this Knight of Cups. I feel like someone's coming to you though, Leo. They're giving you this offer. This makes you feel good. Real good. Yeah, it's moving slowly though. But, yeah. This is somebody that's been holding on to you. Four of Pentacles, Six of Wands again. Success because somebody was holding on. It could be you. Maybe you were holding on to this person and now they finally came back. They're coming in towards you slowly. The communication is also coming in slow, but it's coming. All right, and that's in the outcome position. So when this communication comes in that has been slow to come, there it is. There's that offer to go out because this person finally took control. They could be an Aries, I guess. And they bring you in from out of the cold. That's the weekly. Next week, it'll be another story and we'll see what happens. But that's who I'm connecting to this week. Leo. What's going on for Leo, please? I knew it. I knew it. I knew that this was a relationship that needed to go back on track. I felt like some of you, engagement is here. I'm going to clarify this in the extended. The link is down below, guys. And the extended is only for members. I'm sorry. Playfulness. Yeah, you need to bring back this kind of energy, this playfulness, this fiery, to tone down the energy because it was so serious and so negative. So being playful is going to bring this energy back to neutral. I feel like some of you were engaged and you had a broken engagement and now this person's back and the relationship's going to go back on track, back to this engagement, and that some of you might have a reconciliation on this engagement. Others of you are just flat out getting engaged. But we'll clarify and we'll see what is going on here. Let's get some cards from Moonology. Please stay for the oracle messages because they really are your spirit guides trying to help you. And then we'll get a card from Spiritual as Fuck. Which are funny, but they also do talk about helping ourselves with our own personal human construct. It's like it targets our north node, those cards. They're good advice. They usually fall right on point for every zodiac sign. The bottom of the deck, you are good enough. Maybe somebody made you feel like you weren't. Fuck them. You're the king of the jungle. Are you serious? Don't let anybody bring you down a peg or two. You're like the friggin' empress. Remember? Okay, expect powerful change. That's right. That shit that you were not expecting, boom, it happens. It's time to release negativity. It's time to go. There's nothing will come out of stress, anxiety, and negativity. Nothing. You can't even think clearly. How about that? It's time to release that energy, guys. All right, so let's pull one card for Leo, please, and see what the messages are. Leo, please. You are a product of what you believe, okay? So maybe some of you aren't feeling yourselves. You need, oh shit. Yeah. Look at you. In your advice, being all over the place, you're not in yourselves, you're not being yourselves, and this is what it's talking about. You are a product of what you believe. I need to read this to you. Guys, you're badass. Does somebody need to remind you? Do I? Oh my God. If you think you're a turd, you're probably going to act like a turd. Treat yourself like a turd, accept turd treatment from others. Why the fuck would you do that? First off, you're not a turd. It's just physically impossible to be a turd and a sentient being at the same time. Oh my God. But even if you have been kind of turdy, you believing you're golden will bring on all that golden behavior and that golden treatment. Today, just believe you're golden. If you liked it better there, you could go back to being a turd town tomorrow. You're not a fucking turd. You're a fucking lion. Let's go, Aries. It's time to get yourselves like over here, and somebody might have knocked you down a peg or two. Yeah, because you're the Empress, and I told you, it gets lonely at the top. Nobody can vibrate like that. You got to help them understand and see that and lift them to your energy. And if they're willing to work with you, then they can be an emperor, like we see in the outcome over here. Yeah? Yeah. Very good, guys. All right, that's what I have for you this week. I'll see you next week.